Hi there, my name is Peter and I will be your commentator for this battle. Actually today I'm going to show you two battles back to back. In both of them I use my cavalry build. I have a bow cavalry, 4 katana cavalry, 2 Yari cavalry, 2 great guards. I also have 1 unit of Yari Yoshigaru, 1 of Naginata warrior monks and 1 of Nodachis. My enemy has brought a mostly Yoshigaru build. He has bow Yoshigarus, Yari Yoshigarus, matchlock Yoshigarus, his longsword Yoshigarus, and also Yari Samurai, of course. Now, this is the Tranquil Stream map. There are 3 killer buildings, the workshop, the sword dojo, and the archery dojo, which both show up on the same part of the map, and both I and my enemy plant our forces to fight over here. So let me put this in play and let's see what I do. I am taking all my infantry together with my general and my bow cavalry down to this part. This I am doing because of all these matchlocks that I do not want for them to be able to shoot at me. And since this building can provide ample cover, and this small area here can make my more veteran and more quality units be stronger against his Yari Samurai who are unvetted, and these longswords who are, well, pretty serious about it. 22 to attack, 10 to attack, let's see, 22 against 10. So a mix of highly and medium sized veteran units. I am trying to shoot down at his natural unit, but as you can see, when a bullion shoots over a building and has to make a very seriously big arc, it usually isn't able to do much damage. Here I make a mistake and bunch up my Naginata warrior monks together with my Yari Yoshigarus, and then I charge in my Nodachis and Bonsai mode, but I only charge through my own units and don't achieve it. Now let me go to slow motion because now it starts to heat up. I send my Katana cavalry 2 units into his bow Yoshigaru, which are actually just mid shields, and his matchlock Yoshigaru can shoot the crap out of them. Now over here I send all my remaining cavalry. Now I get this Yari cavalry to charge his own Yari cavalry, but he also has Yari Samurai here and they will stop me easily. Also he has Naginata warrior monk cav here, but I also send my other unit of Yari cavalry and my Katana cavalry to try and push through here and attack the rest of his units. Now I attack him from the back with a great guard unit into his longswords and into his Naginata warrior monk cav, and I take these 2 units, a great guard and a katana, to go around and try to attack his general, his matchlocks and his longswords. Now my enemy has used his rally ability, and so have I, and I have put my general into the standard fight formation, and I'm trying to use this bow cavalry, which is upgraded for reload speed and bow damage, to try and shoot as many of his matchlock Yoshigaru as I can before they rout my units. But this bow samurai unit, as I said, is firing on a very high arc and is making very few kills. Now as you can hear, my Yari Yoshigaru seem to be ready to rout, and that was probably, oh yes, my Katana cavalry routed, because it was shot to pieces by these matchlocks. As you can see, they have enough kills to make a whole unit rout. And now I'm sending this bow cavalry into melee mode and going to try and, let's see, are they going to do a nice charge? Yes they are, into this bow Yoshigaru, but that's not as interesting as this Katana Great Guard that has managed to take on these Waco Raiders, while this Katana cavalry has done a great charge into the backs of these longsword Yoshigarus, whose morale has plummeted very fast. Now over here I'm getting destroyed by these Yari Samurai, and as you can see they have a lot of kills, 34, this one has 88, that's like 2 units of my cavalry, while my Katana, my Yari cavalry have very few kills. Okay, this one has 70 kills, but this is a great guard. And over here I have pushed through this great guard to attack his general, who is now in his standard fight formation, while forward we can see my bow cavalry, who has now routed almost this bow Yoshigaru and is now charging at these matchlocks. While down here I am still bunched up very much and being shot at by these matchlock Yoshigarus, who I was unable to take down by cavalry. And you can see that I am being blocked by a longsword unit that has now 25 to attack. That is some pretty serious attack for a longsword unit. Now also by another one, and over here by bow Yoshigarus, and this one who isn't even doing anything, and it has 25 to attack. So if it now hits me on the flank, I'm going to be in big trouble. Over here you can see that these Yari Samurai are coming to help out with his defense of his general bodyguards, and you can see that I only managed to take out 7 of his bodyguards. My bow cavalry has done 150 kills in melee, most of it in melee, but those were just bow shigaru, so I didn't accomplish much. This Great Guard actually made a lot of kills, but also those are just some Waco raiders, and I was unable to take down his general in time. Over here you can see that my upper side of cavalry was totally vanquished, and all I have left is this Great Guard that will soon rout, and this Katana Cavalry and this Great Guard, who are now fighting with Matchlock Shigarus, with Waco Raiders, with his Yari Samurai. His other units are now free to come down and attack me. Here I pop my war cry, but it is kind of too late because, as I told you before, now I'm going to get flanked attack, and even my Dachis are unable to kill as many longswords, even though they're close to rout. But as you can see, now my general is getting shot at by his bow shigaru, while his Yari Samurai are coming down here. His free Naginata Monk Cab has managed to come down here and attack my bow samurai. Actually, he was trying to attack my general, but I put my bow samurai into melee mode and tried to get his Naginata Monk Cab, and I did manage before it attacked my general. Now here you can see that my Dachis, Naginata Warrior Monks, Yari Shigaru were simply overrun by all these longswords, and they're going to all out now. I am left with only my general, who I now mount up and try to escape. Now I did this just out of spite, because I wanted to keep my enemy in this battle a bit longer, so he cannot go and destroy somebody else with this Shigaru build. Now I'm going to keep running, he's gonna keep going after me. Now I turn around and destroy this monkey with my general's bodyguards, who are inspired, and they have now seriously high melee stat. So that's actually the last unit I managed to take down. Now he continues to go after me with all the rest of his units. I go around this building, try and get on the other side of this river again, but he intercepts me here. I try to make my formation as small as possible and get through, but they get stuck, and now their morale plummets, and this is where the battle will end. So that was it. I had a big failure with my cav build, but let's see what happens in the next battle. Stay tuned. Okay, so here is the second battle. This is on Sakura Ridge. I have brought a very similar build, but I have made some changes. Okay, so let's see the build this time. I also have 2 Great Guard this time, the Bow Cavalry. I have 1, 2, 3 Katana Cavalries, and I have 2 Light Cavalries and 2 Yari Cavalries. Now also this time I have the Naginata Warrior Monks, but I have a unit of Lone Sword Shigaru, my only vet, my Nodachi Samurai, and my Naginata Samurai to protect my general. Now let's see, I have to pause this, sorry about that, I don't really like pausing, but there's a lot to see here. My enemy has these Yari Shigarus, Longsword Shigarus, he has Bow Shigarus, so a very fairly similar build to the enemy I just fought. There is this Katana Cavalry, there is a Yari Cavalry, there is a Fire Cavalry, and there are also no matchlocks. So only Yari Shigarus, Longsword Shigarus, there's some cavalry and bow shigarus. Now my enemy sent his general and his Katana cavalry forward. Now I'm guessing that he sent them forward because he took his entire army and sent them on a run order, but when you send cavalry plus infantry on a run order, your cavalry is going to go much forward much faster. Now here right away I send my Yari cavalry that is heavily vetted into his a bit less vetted Yari cavalry, and they clash. While over here he tried to attack my bow cavalry, but I managed to use this unit of light cavalry and stop this Katana cavalry. I have also managed to take out a big chunk of them using my bow cav and my light cav. Now over here I send this Yari cavalry on the side to try and go around my enemy, while he's popped his rally ability and he's now moving his entire lines forward. You can see that as he saw that I have so much cavalry, he left his bow shigaru in the back, while he sent his Yari Yoshigaru and his longswords forward. Now here we have my Great Guard, who is now going to run into these longswords and these Yari Yoshigarus. Now I said run into, not charge into, because this was a micro mistake on my part. As you can see, they have only 3 kills and lost 3 units. So that was a running into, not a charging into, a big mistake. Here I did charge, and you see already 40 kills, lost 5 units. Now that is a charge. Over here you can see that his other unit of longswords is continuing forward, but I have this katana cavalry to take care of them. This Yari cavalry is going to go down and go up again to try and kill his general, while over here we have these longswords and this Yari cavalry fighting my Yari cavalry, who is actually winning this fight. Now over here, as you can see, he has brought his Yari Shigaru to defend, but he has 1 Yari Shigaru and 1 fire cap to defend his 3 longswords from my katana cavalry, and you can see the bodies are just flying through the air after the charge. Look at this, 5 of them. That is just hilarious. Now over here, I have finally started to fight with this Great Guard, and now they are starting to rack up kills, while my enemy is sending his longsword Shigaru forward, but he stops here. Now I use that chance to take this Great Guard and try to stop him from encircling me. While my infantry has finally moved forward, you see my spears coming in to flank all these longswords. You can see they drop in morale as soon as they even see somebody coming in to strike them from the flank. Over here, actually, I'm not going to win, I'm going to lose, but it's okay. My Yari cavalry managed to stop a 24 attack longsword and his Yari cav by themselves. Over here, my Yari cavalry got stuck in these Boa Shigarus, and he wisely moved another unit just to be mid shields and protect his general. Now over here, I attacked with my Great Guard these longswords, but I remembered, why shouldn't I just go around? And you can see my enemy making a very rookie mistake. He's now taking 3 longsword Shigarus, which are all heavily vetted, or maybe just buffed retainers, I don't really know how that works, to chase after this cav who is now going downhill. That means that he has 4 units doing nothing. Now he does bring this one back and tries to attack this bow cavalry, and that was much smarter on his part. Now over here you can see that my spears, Naginata warrior monks, and my no duchies are finally coming in here and going to start to fight him. While over here you can see a big pocket that is created now with blue guys trying to push through his general, while this Yari cavalry is still from behind. And over here you can see another pocket that's created towards my general. It's kind of funny when you look at it like this, actually. This is why I love this camera. Now here my 2 units of Great Guards are still holding up these longswords, and you can see now a problem when you have so many units. You cannot micro them very well. This unit is still standing here. This unit is trying to reposition to shoot me over here. These 2 units took a very long time to go around the flank. This unit of Yari cavalry was very poised to attack my general, but I was luckily enough managed to find my light cavalry who are veterans, and you can see he decided to try and go back, probably to try and do a flank attack or just run away from this light cav, which was pretty funny. Yari cavalry running from light cavalry, but they did have 2-to-1 advantage. So anyway, this Great Guard is now pushing through these Boa Shigarus and trying to get through to his general, while this Yari cavalry was now blocked by a Yari Shigaru, and I had to forget trying to get to his general that way. You can see that my Great Guard is now going to strike at his back, and you can see that they even routed a Yari Shigaru unit who has 125 men out of 200. Now this was an ultra funds battle, you should remember, an ultra size unit battle, sorry about that. We have these longswords who almost want to rout, and they are all fighting my own angry farmers, my one veteran longsword Shigaru unit, and he now sends 1, 2, 3, 4 of his longswords against them. That is really funny. Here this Great Guard is still staying in the fight, even though it's down to 6 swordsmen, while this katana cavalry that I have managed to pull out of that fight over up there and to protect my general, because he would be seriously overrun by these, I don't know, what, 400, 500 longswords. As you can see, my advisor is already telling me that my general is in danger. Now here my Great Guard managed to break through this Boa Shigaru. Actually I think, yeah, they killed them all. And now they're attacking his general in his stand and fight formation, and he very quickly goes down. Now this is very lucky when you have this, that your Great Guard manages to take down the enemy's bodyguards so fast. Now I was probably lucky here also that his Yari Shigaru was still tied up with his Yari cavalry and he was unable to go back. And you can see that this pocket over here is still holding. I have this Katana cavalry that is fighting on this flank together with this light cav against these Yari Shigarus. His fire cav, which is still alive and has half a unit left. Also some more Yari Shigaru and more longswords. Now some of these are not so well vetted, but some are. Now I do manage to pop out my war cry before my Naginata monks get too damaged, and it does reduce their morale very fast, and also because his general bodyguards are down to 4 and he now routs, that's an extra morale penalty and he will very soon rout. Over here his longswords are so much away from the rest of his army that I was able to use this bow cav just to touch them, and they already have massive morale penalties from being flanked, attacked from the rear, from the front, and they are all about to rout. So my general is safe, while this pocket here, my units are breaking through. This bow cav is now going to do a back attack on all 3 of these units, giving them a massive morale debuff, and you can see 2 routed, the 3rd is going to rout very soon. And what's left here, we have only Yari Shigaru and Suboa Shigaru, and that's it. We have a massive rout, and you can see the blue guys have managed to win. Thank you for watching.